Today we will focus on the hotel business. The HoReCa segment has been hardly hit by the recent turmoil. New realities of life require both the transformation of the business itself and additional tool for attracting clients. Let's go, one by one. Before starting the presentation of the new toolkit, I would expect your question about the inappropriateness of additional financial and labor cost. Let me answer it. Unlike the classic guest hotel interaction management systems, you do not have to purchase expensive equipment. A couple of budget tablets will be enough. The solution also has a boxed version. Installing and setting one piece will take about an hour. When arriving to the room, guest scanning QR code with his phone's camera, no matter Android or iPhone, and the device turns into a virtual remote control, offering a broad selection of different functions. A virtual console, or as it also called Qualitizer, starts to replace the classic stuff called buttons and interactive quality survey tablets. Let me draw your attention to the fact that the guest himself may choose a preferable language of interface and messaging. Virtual remote control will not allow your staff to miss a single guest wish, executing it with maximum efficiency. As soon as the guest presses the call button, the notification will instantly arrive to the smartphone of the personnel in charge. With the Qualitizer system, the sales of extra services can be multiplied. In the light of the current threats and restrictions associated with the pandemic, a growing number of people are trying to minimize the risks of face-to-face communicating. This also applies to the contacting with the hotel staff. The system is offering the so-called service chats with receptionists and concierges. In these service chats you can type or audio dictate a message. The service chats have an auto-translation function, so that the guests from foreign countries will not experience any difficulties in communicating with the staff. The most valuable feature of the virtual remote control for the guest, for our point of view, is a fully integrated social network of your hotel with chats, personal statuses and likes. It serves for communication of young people, flirting and new acquaintances, and successfully helps to attract new customers. The system may translate your messages into more than 30 languages, which completely removes the problem of dating and international communication of the eve of the football championship of 21 years. Usually, a full range of service offered by the hotel is not always visible for the guests. At this section can be presented a random variety of menus and services, including restaurant's menu, transfer, excursions, ironing, laundry, etc., certainly in the language spoken by guests. Just like in the room, when entering the hotel restaurant, the guest scans a table tent with his smartphone, and the device turns into a virtual console that can be used to call a waiter, order menu dishes, or for any other useful functions. With the implementation of the system, the atmosphere in the kitchen has significantly improved. Before, the chefs were constantly distracted from work by the waiters asking the questions about the readiness of dishes. Now they create their masterpieces in comfort. As orders are ready, chefs calls waiters using the console. The remote control does not require power supply. It's not afraid master order. Also, instead of a separate remote control, you can use a simple tablet. Now all the dishes on the guest table arrive on time and are by all means warm. It's no secret that one of the main problems for hotels and restaurants is human resources. The quality of service does not always satisfy the guests. At the same time, it's difficult to continuously monitor the level of service. According to statistics, only 5% of the guests are ready to openly say that they were not satisfied. The rest will not longer come back to this hotel and leave their negative feedback on the internet. According to a study carried out by CarPrice, 46% of the guests are ready to use the remote control, which 9 times increases the efficiency of working out the negative signals and, as a result, increases the number of loyal clients. An important component of the system is comprehensive analytical reporting, which allows not only to monitor the current situation, but also to anticipate the wishes of the guest by analyzing trends and customer demand. Team management will move from a subjective level with the favorites and outsiders to an objective one, based on personalized assessments of specific receptionists, concierge, waiters, chef and cleaning service. A fairer incentivization based on well-reasoned indicators of guest reviews works more efficiently. If you will need a new report form, we will customize it for you within 2 or 3 days. After demonstrating the basic capabilities of the system to avoid fears of installation difficulties, would be logical to devote a couple of minutes to the setting procedure. Create a personal account. Add rooms and location for instance tables for bars and restaurants, spa areas, lounges. Print QR codes and place them in the locations. Download the application on the smartphone of person in charge or on duty. Just 30 minutes and the system is ready. Summing up what we get for this entity. Informing the staff about the current needs of the guests is increasing the sales of the services. Not all employees are able or desire to work efficiently. This is a major pain for most HoReCas. Automatic and continuous monitoring of the quality of staff work leads to an increase in the number of loyal clients. Very tight staff management reduces the requirements for its qualifications without losing the quality and efficiency of the guest service. Marketing research and advertising, both your own promos as well as partners' owns, brings additional income. The system shall be interesting for the guest by having a staff call button. None of the wishes is lost and will be executed as quickly as possible. Getting a network of new acquaintances and possibility to communicate with other hotel guests. The most attractive profit increasing the volume of clients. Online ordering services, resolving misunderstandings with the waiters or service staff and getting a correct feedback. Only 5% of unhappy guests are ready to express their discontent. The system will raise this number 9 times. Online variety of services. As a rule, the complete list of services provided by the hotel is not always available to the guest, and more people prefer to act contactless. Thank you for attention.